Thank you, Leader Kiker. I'm State Representative C.D. Davidsmeyer, and I represent all or part of 10 counties in west central Illinois, right on the border where I've seen a number of my constituents just hop on the other side and put up residence over in Missouri. As we were preparing for veto session this week, I was trying to think of a way to make this place a little less political, to figure out a way for all of us to come together. And what is one issue that we should all be able to come together on? Safety of our families and political violence. So 1 week ago today, I filed House Resolution 494, which is a bipartisan resolution that condemns political violence and encourages people to engage in civil, respectful, and bipartisan political discussions and behavior. As the House convened for veto session on Tuesday, I spoke on the floor about House Resolution 494, and I asked my colleagues on both sides to come together and join me in condemning many specific recent examples of political violence across the country, which were both Republican and Democrat, even across the board. Right? I thought that was something that would bring us together. But apparently it was an effort to unify what seems to be ununifiable. Unfortunately, it appears that one side here only wants to play games and play politics, while the rest of us want to create policies and find solutions that allow Illinois to thrive. Yesterday, the House Democrats introduced a resolution, H.R. 508, and they say that it condemns political violence, but it also throws in political shots at our president as well as members of law enforcement. The purely political talk that we saw yesterday does not make things better for our constituents. It was an effort to divide this House and to keep it divided. We have to figure out a better way to move forward for the people of Illinois. Illinois is not getting better this way. It's not getting safer. Many of the policies that have come through this very House are the reasons why the federal government is here right now. Because not only has this body refused to allow the enforcement of federal law, they made it illegal for our law enforcement to enforce the law, which is why federal authorities have come in to enforce federal law. We need to figure out a way to better serve Illinois families. When the majority party talks about political violence and then says, Trump, Trump, Trumpity Trump, it doesn't do anything to make my family feel safer, and it doesn't do anything to make their families any safer. We have to come together to say enough is enough. No buts, enough is enough. End the political hate, stop the political violence. When I spoke on Tuesday, I told everybody on the House floor that I care about each and every one of them. And as people, I do. We disagree. And that happens, and that's okay because you have to have discussions, and there has to be some disagreement here and there. But let me say this. Let's work together, both parties, legislators from all corners of this great state, to strengthen our economy, to reduce the cost of living for Illinoisans, and yes, work with federal authorities to enforce all laws and deport dangerous criminal aliens.